Greetings to all. Happy Wednesday, March 12th, 2014. What I have here is a bottle of St. John's Wort. And let me go into real quick why I'm doing this video. I feel like I am a relayer of information. Like I guess if you could to put it in digital terms, I'm like a walking retweet. Okay, if I pick up some information that I feel is valuable to others, I want to spread it. I want to let people know. So I'm doing this video because I know somebody out there is going through something 3 or 4 times or many times worse than I might be, and they may need this information. St. John's Wort is an herb, natural, from the earth, that's used to treat depression, stress, anxiety, panic disorders, sleep apnea, ADHD, smoking. It's used to treat a plethora of ailments throughout the human body. But its specialized highlight is depression and anxiety. It's derived from a plant. Like I said, it's natural, so not organic, but it's natural from the universe. And once it's injected into the body, whether it's capsulated or drink, it's either dropper. It acts as a block that would inhibit serotonin from creating, because it actually creates serotonin as well. Serotonin is a brain chemical that's pretty much responsible for happiness in your feelings. So if you're going through depression and you're suffering through something, chances are your brain is not producing a lot of serotonin, or it could be blocked by reverse serotonin, negative thoughts, negative energies, negative chemicals. St. John's Wort will block those from reaching your serotonin and from inhibiting it to grow and to produce, which creates happiness. I mean, it levels you out. It helps you sleep better. This herb is incredible. It really brings you up. Like I said, I feel like I should be a relayer of information, because if you're going through something, somebody's going through it way worse than you are. Somebody out there is depressed. Somebody out there is going through stress. We all go through anxiety and stress and whatnot, but there are people out there that are way worse as I speak this second. So you want to head down to your health food store and you want to get some St. John's Wort, as my cat walks into the picture. You want to head down to a health food store and get some St. John's Wort. You can order it online, of course. I mean, I got this particular brand from Sprouts. It's a health food store here on the West Coast. Make sure it's alcohol free. Make sure, of course, it's natural and doesn't contain any other chemicals. I'll turn it around and show you what it should contain. You see that? Certified fresh St. John's Wort, flowering tops. Move it back a little bit. That's its actual herb name. Hypericum. I'm not even going to try to say that. But make sure it's just straight natural. It doesn't have natural flavors or chemicals or additives or binders or fillers. And make sure it doesn't have any of that shit in there. And the suggested use is 20 to 40 drops. This is a dropper. Get yourself capsule if you need to. 2 to 3 times a day. So you would use it 2 to 3 times a day. It'll help clear up anything in your mind that's going on depressive. You can read about it online. I'll put some of the information below. What else it helps you with, and what else it can see you through. But this is some good stuff. I tried it out myself. I was going through a lot earlier this year. I've been taking it. Works A1. So I'm here to just let you know. I hope you feel better. I hope everything works out for you. Get yourself some of this. And this doesn't work alone. Real quick before I leave, this does not work alone. I have to say this on the fly before I go. St. John's Wort acts in unison with perfect, clear, concise, positive thinking. So don't take this and be skeptic. You can't take it and say, oh, I hope this works, or this isn't going to work, or oh God. Take it and say it's going to work, it's going to be better, everything's going to work out. You'll be fine. So remember that. The matter of fact, the perfect thought is probably more valuable than the St. John's Wort, because perfect thoughts stay with you all the time. You can't drink St. John's Wort 24/7. So positive thinking, perfect thoughts, St. John's Wort, you'll feel better, you'll get through it. So says the cat. When you know better, you do better. Always keep a 6-lane mind. Look out for my new foundation coming out. Foundation. Notice I said foundation, not mixtape. Fuck that shit. I'm not a rapper. But the foundation's called Make Every Beat Count. Nothing else to say.